All right, guys. Today I'm gonna be breaking down our slaughtering process. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the abattoir over there. You've been asking about the abattoir. It's a rural abattoir that we built. Reason being that when you're dealing with broilers, you want to make sure that when they reach slaughter weight, you slaughter them so that they don't eat in your pocket. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna be taking you there. But for now, let me just show you the birds, and then I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna show you how we slaughter them. I'm gonna show you the equipment. I'm gonna explain the process. But yeah, guys, this birds here, as always, guys, biosecurity, like you always see in my videos. This is biosecurity, making sure that we don't bring any diseases into the farm. So yeah, guys. Oh, another thing, guys, I'm actually gonna show you. So here, we've been slaughtering for the past 5 days. And reason being again that these birds, they don't grow in the same rate. So we collect the big ones, we slaughter, and then we wait, we slaughter the next day. So we basically slaughtering every day. So this is the 2,100 flock that we had. And like I said in my previous video, we lost about 200. Yeah, that was a painful one. Anyways, guys, these are the birds that we are currently slaughtering for our client. Our target weight is 1.8 kgs live weight for 1.4, 1.3 carcass weight. Some of the birds are already hitting 2 kgs, 2.2. So again, like I said, at this point, they're really eating too much. So we want to make sure that we process the birds. So these are the big ones. So what we've done here, we've got another flock because these ones are coming out. We've got another flock here. I'm just going to give you like a snippet. So these ones here, guys, as you can see, these ones 1,000. These ones are 1,000. They are like on week 3.5, almost week number 4. So it looks like we're now getting to a point where we actually going to be slaughtering every day because we've got, let me also show you in this pen here as well. Guys, for those who've been following me, you know my goal. Right now we've got these 2 pens. We've got this big one here. It measures 20 meters by 8 meters. This is where we fit 2,000 birds. And then we've got this one which measures 16 meters by 5. This is where we put 1,000 birds. So my goal, guys, and my target is to get to a point where we build more chicken houses here. We're planning to build a big one, a 60 meter by 10. That one is going to house like a 6,000 birds at a time. So our target is to do about 10,000 birds per cycle, and we're going to get there one step at a time. So yeah, this is the pen where we have our stock, our new stock, the latest stock. So here, as you can see over there, guys, there we have 1,000 birds, which about, I think they are around 5 days right now. So those birds are 1,000. Okay. And here is like our sick bay. This is where if birds are not performing very well, not feeling well, we separate them from the rest so that they don't struggle and fight for food and water. Okay, guys, so I'm showing you this so you understand the process. I see some of them are jumping there, but we're gonna take them back. Anywho, so let me close here. Okay. All right. So guys, let me take you to the abattoir where I'm gonna show you the process. Yeah, we are trying, guys. We are trying. So there's a lot that we're still working on. As you can see, this steel that you see here, guys, all of the steel that you see here, we're preparing for another house, like I said, but this one is for our exotic chickens, the chickens that are over there. We're gonna start tomorrow. We've been working for like 2 weeks now, just working on the structure, the materials. Tomorrow we're gonna start working on everything. I'll also do a video because people have been asking me how I build my chicken, my chicken coops. So I'm gonna shoot a video just to show you that. So this is just to show you that there's a lot of work going on. Yeah. So guys, this is the place. So this place here that you see, the place that is fenced here, is called the waiting area. It's a waiting area. But right now, guys, there's a lot of construction going on. So you'll notice that there's cement and there's a whole lot of other things. But what's happening is, like I said, we're still building. So we didn't wait for a point where we are now perfect or everything is now ready. So we'll work with what we have, with the spaces that we have. So this is the waiting area, guys. We have to put like some curtains here. This is where when we bring our birds for processing, they come here first. This is the lounge, basically. So this is where they chill. And then from here, we then take them inside as and when we need them. So I'm gonna show you just by demonstrating. Like this is like one bed here. So we've got a team, and I'm also gonna break down the process. So this is the place. So basically what we do is, once we get a bed like this one here, we take it through the stunner, or the chicken stunner. Basically you put the head of the chicken in there. Let me see if it's on. Okay, it's off. So basically you put the head of the chicken there like that. Like that, you push it in there. What then happens is it stuns the chicken. Basically it paralyzes the bird. Once the bird is paralyzed, we then put it inside the killing cone like this, head facing down. So this one, because it's not paralyzed, it's really kind of like challenging. Okay, hold on. It's challenging for me to like put it, but you get the point. So the head will hang here, and then the guy that's processing will then slit the throat. Just not the entire thing. We don't chop off the neck, but let me just put this back and then I'll explain. Okay. So basically, guys, once the bird comes in here into the killing cone, the head is gonna hang in here, the legs are gonna be on top, and then we've got this thing here which receives the blood. So we just slit a vein here in the neck, and then the blood will drip. So we try to move fast. So what we do is we put 3 birds at a time, and we do that. But we are planning to extend the cones to a point maybe where we have like maybe 6 cones, so that we can move faster. Now, guys, like I said, this is called the chicken stunner. Very important. We don't want our birds to feel pain or any pain. And as you can see, guys, I bought it from this company called Watermaster. For those who've been asking, you can Google watermaster.co.za, you'll find them. Once the head of the bird goes in here, there is something that stuns the bird. It's called the stunner. It stuns it, it paralyzes it. You will see the feet start doing this. So when you put it here, it's paralyzed, then you kill it or you cut it in piece so it will drip properly. And then like obviously, so we've got a water tap here as well. And then this one here, guys, is called the scalding tank. This is the scalding tank. This is where from here our chickens are then dropped into this scalding tank. So we aim for around 70 degrees temperature. But when we start it, we crank it up to 120 so that it boils. Like now, I'm gonna put it back to 70. So 70 is the temperature that we aim for. And then we play with the temperatures because the more you put the pads, the more the water temperature drops. So we play around, crank it and bring it back down. So here, guys, this is called the chicken plucker. This is like a big stainless steel chicken plucker drum. I'm sure many of you have seen it, but this one is like commercial type of chicken plucker. So when the birds move from there, they come here so that the feathers can soften a bit. From here, we throw in about 3 birds at a time. We spin this thing for 30 seconds to a minute, not even a minute. And then once it's done, once the feathers will start coming off here, then we take our chickens, we hang them there in these shackles, we hang them there, and then we start the gutting process. That's where we open them and remove the intestines and things of that nature, right? So from there, our chickens will then come to the chopping block here. So another thing worth mentioning, guys, we actually we just entered into summer now, and we have a problem with flies, which is something that we've addressed. So we've ordered some equipment, we've ordered some teasers and some stuff for flies. So I know you're gonna point out that there's flies here, but we are working on them. So guys, once the chickens come from there, we bring them into an ice bath. So this is an ice bath, and we've got a number of them. So basically, this is water with ice, as you can see. So we drop our chickens here so that the body temperature of the chicken can cool off. So from there, we rest our chickens here. Once the body temperature cools off, we rest them here, and then we start the packing process. So yeah, we've got sinks with water. This is where we do our cleaning, our washing, you know, of all the offals and things of that nature. So like I said, guys, we're still building. There's a lot that we're still doing. At the moment, we are buying our ice, but we're actually talking to companies. We're gonna be putting our own ice machine over there so that we can save on money, so we can produce our own ice. I'll show you. So guys, after this whole process, when the chicken comes from the ice bath, we bring it here, we cool it off a bit, and then we've got a scale. We also check if the birds are meeting the weight that our client requires, and then we start packing our birds in packets, in 5s and 8s, depending on the packets. And then immediately we then bring our birds to this section here. This section here, guys, is meant to be a cold room. Like I said, guys, we are still a work in progress. So right now, it's not a cold room, but we've got fridges. But we are working on turning the whole thing into a cold room. So it's gonna be paneled, it's gonna be a cold room. But right now, we've got fridges. This is what we have here. We've got fridges, and they are not enough. So we're bringing more fridges because the cold room quotation is pretty high. So we want to, you know, give ourselves enough time to put resources together so that we can then have the whole thing as a cold room. Now, what I like about the cold room is that the cold room is going to have like rails. It's going to have rails above here. So the chickens, as they come, the rails will also have shackles. So the chickens will be pushed from there all around. They're going to fill up the top, and then they're going to drip, they're going to dry in a cold environment, and then only from then we'll then bring them back, and then we'll start packing them, and then we're going to have shelves where we're going to pack our stock properly. So at the moment we try to dry our chickens there, but I've noticed that they'll still have water and those things, and we don't want water or blood because then they can get spoiled quickly. So yeah, the next big project in this abattoir is definitely the cold room, which we cannot count corners there, cut corners I mean. So here, guys, this is some of the produce from yesterday's slaughter. So once we slaughter, these ones are packed in 5s. They already have, the orders already, we're gonna be delivering them. So we allow them to cool off. As you can see, they're freezing. They're still fresh. That's what we like, to deliver a product which is fresh to our clients. So, and then over here, this is also part of the deep freezer. Well, like I said, the deep freezer situation, but I just want to show you the ice. So we've got a lot of ice here, guys, that we buy because, like I said, we've got a lot of dishes there for ice baths. So Uh, that's why we need to produce our own ice. In this business, guys, it's all about cutting the middleman. It's all about saving every dollar that you can save, because the profit margins are not that much. It's a game of numbers, which is why I said we are aiming for 10,000, because once we reach that 10,000 number, I will know for a fact that we can at least be profitable. For now, I'm very patient. We're just gonna keep on supporting the business, pushing the business, and it will get to a point where we'll get to that 10,000 mark. Once we get there, we'll then be profitable for sure. Not to say we're not profitable now, we are. We're just planting all the money back and also assisting the business from other resources. So yeah, guys, so this is the situation. I believe our abattoir, there's another wing, this other side, which I'll show you, but we're also gonna have similar equipment on the other side, where we're also going to have two different teams. The other teams are going to be that side, because some of our clients, they are asking if we can cut. They've been asking if we can cut their chickens into pieces. So there is more equipment to be acquired and stuff like that. So yeah, guys. Like I said, this is a video that I wanted to share. This is the video that people have been asking about. They wanted to see the abattoir, how it looks like. This is it, guys. We're still working. We need to put some stuff here on the walls so that it's cleanable. It's easy to clean. I'm thinking either we're gonna tile the walls, or there's some other material that's like, I think, stainless steel, that we're gonna wrap up the wall with that. So yeah, so this is the process, guys. If there's anything that maybe you would like to share, anything that you'd like to know, drop your comments, like, subscribe, share my videos, guys. Let me know if I'm really giving you dope information. And if there's any video that you'd want me to do for you guys, you can let me know again, guys. I'm willing to share the game, like I said. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is the abattoir. It's nowhere near perfect, but we are working on it. Another thing, guys, is, like I said, all about saving money, guys. The reason why we decided to create our own abattoir is because we didn't want to now take our beds to someone else where we're going to be charged money. So this is going to be a long-term investment that's going to save us money in the long run. So with that being said, guys, let me know if there's anything that you'd like to know with regards to the abattoir. I'm willing to share the game with you guys. As always, guys, Farm Hustler tapping in, subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think. Until the next video, it's all love and peace. Let's go.